Newsshooter coverage of Interbee 2022 is sponsored by Atlas Lens Co.
Hi, it's Matt here for Newsshooter.com at Interbee 2022. I'm with Jacob from Lightbridge. Now, this is your new CRLS reflector. This is the zero strength version.
Yes. Hi. Yeah, so what we did this year is we released the full range, which means is you get plus kits now. They all have the Diffusion Zero inside. Basically, it's like a real mirror. If you want to see what's going on behind the scenes, just go like that. And basically what it is like a real mirror, but it doesn't shatter. It's more lightweight. And what I can also share here is we have these sleeves, right? So what happens is if you don't want to get fingerprints on them, just pull them back. And then you put in the C wheel, tighten it down, and off you go.
And what's the transmission rate of the zero version?
98%. So you only got 2% light loss, which means 2% goes into heat. So because people have been asking, can I put 18Ks in this? Yes, you can. It doesn't matter. Anything you want to put in is going to come out. 100% color consistency, only 2 to 3% light loss, depending on what kind of diffusion you're using. So that's it.
And people who've already bought existing kits, this was obviously an addition that came out later. They can upgrade to this one?
Really important to us. You know, we came from the set. I was a gaffer for 20 years. I know the pain of investing into gear and then something new comes out, you got to put it away, especially now in the age of that we're going through in lighting right now. So it's really important this in the Lightbridge. Everything you purchase, there's always an upgrade option to that as well. So you never have the feeling that the kit that you bought is basically you don't need it anymore because if they get something new. There's always an upgrade version. Same thing for the next, what's coming up for the 100s next year. You can click them together so you can make bigger ones. Same thing again, it's an upgrade kit. All the gear you invested into still works.
So you've almost answered that question for me. I was going to ask, going forward, say into next year, 2023, what other plans do you have?
Yeah, we're super excited. We're going to announce the grid, it's going to call it. Actually, the first ones are hearing about this. And what it means is basically people have been asking us, how can we make bigger reflectors for bigger productions that we're doing? So what we're saying is, okay, it doesn't make any sense to make bigger reflectors because transport's an issue, but you can click them together and you can make a grid out of it basically. So you can make checkerboards, you can make anything you want to, and we're going to be announcing that at BSC show coming up on the beginning of next year.
And you're still working actively with lighting manufacturers to come up with better solutions, like sort of like Source 4 versions for adapters for the lights that'll work better with this system?
Yeah, it's really important. You know, the reflector, you can use it with any light. I mean, it's been proven you can use sky panels with harder reflectors, get more control over soft light. We've now been doing a huge tour through Asia with Aperture. So we're going through 5 cities now in the last 5 weeks, presenting how you can use the reflectors. We built sets, so you really get a better feeling of how you can use it. And obviously the spotlight zooms are great from Aperture like that, or the Fresnel if you want to have more control over flood and spot. But I especially recommend the spotlight mini zooms or the normal spotlights if you're shooting indoors and you need really control without spill light. Because I think at the end of the day, where we're going into right now with lighting is it's always about, what light don't we want? The cameras are becoming more sensitive, so it's all becoming about how can we minimize spill light. The spotlight zooms are a great option for that, and our reflectors, obviously, they are spill-light-free diffused light. They're precision reflectors, and I think that's really the next step where we need to look at next when we come to evolution of lighting.